We'd like to make your dreams come true at Active Riding Trips. Whether you're an active horseman, avid horseman, or part-time horseman, you can enjoy Active Riding Trips. You can ride the Gold Rush ride in the mountains of California near the Gold Rush Find, the hills of New England and Vermont, Virginia fox hunting, Tuscany to Ireland, and to South America. It's all there for you. You'll be treated like a king or a queen at ActiveRidingTrips.com. Get a hold of them. Make your dreams come true and make memories. Speaking of Horses is made possible by Equessentials Horse Care Products. For products developed by a horse person, for horse people, and horse use. Please check out Equessentials Horse Products. They have all the products you need to perfectly care for your horse's coat and physical appearance and well-being. Equessentials. Well, welcome. Speaking of horses, I'm Wayne Williams, your host. We are in beautiful Albany, Oregon. We're about 50 miles inland from the coast of the Pacific Ocean, and this is the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo. We're here and very pleased to be here promoting this expo. We've been working with them for the last few months on promotion and TV coverage for this, and now you're going to watch our show as we go in here and enjoy many of the great clinicians, some of the fun that's going on and the activities. We're going to have clips and interviews with Mr. John Lyons, with Julie Goodnight, with Jan Eberling, who is going to the World Cup in April, just a month from now. We're also going to show you some of the all-breed challenge, the trail challenge. We're going to show you the finals of that. You're going to love what you see, some clips around with some great shopping. So we at Speaking of Horses are happy to be here in Oregon for the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo. So let's go inside right now and let's see what's going on. Come join us on Speaking of Horses. Well, again, we're here at the wonderful Northwest Horse Fair and Expo, and I'm happy to be sitting next to the promoter, owner, slash head honcho, right?
Yeah,
Mr. John, all the above. Mr. John Clough. John, welcome.
Thank you very much. Glad you're here, Wayne.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and we're bringing you highlights all during this show on Speaking of Horses from here. I mean, you've got great clinicians. You've got John Lyons and Julie Goodnight. We were just talking with Jochen Schleese. Yeah. We've got some great clinicians. You've got great shopping. It's really a nice event here in the Pacific Northwest. Tell us a little about it.
Well, this is the 13th year for this event here. We come up to Lynn County, like I say, 13 years ago, and this has become a very, very fun event to have. Good people, good reception, a fantastic facility to work with, and it's just been a lot of fun to do and watch it grow. And we had a great attendance yesterday. The weather's nice today. We're looking at somewhere between 13,000 and 14,000 people through it for the weekend, and the vendors all seemed to have a great day yesterday, and we're just excited about it.
I know a lot of the vendors were happy yesterday, and today's already off to a great start. This is Saturday morning that we're actually doing the interview. It's off to a great start, and you know, when you bring people together to celebrate the horse, and you do it this time of year when everybody's itching to get out in the spring and get started, you know, with great shopping, great educators, and entertainment, all of that together. I mean, you got things like this. Tell us about this all-breed trail challenge.
Yes, the all-breed challenge that we started this year, we took on 24 entries, and we had 2 rounds of 12 for the elimination to come to the top 10 today, and then we'll take the top 4 plus a wild card to compete tomorrow night for $3,000 worth of prize money and extra awards and beyond to that. And we had 13 different breeds of horses to enter this all-breed challenge, which makes it very, very interesting and a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and we're going to show you later on in the show. You stay with us because we're going to show you some of the finals right here on Speaking of Horses, and that's a, you know, you give people a chance to bring their horse and actually participate.
Yes, and it's a fun thing. It's an obstacle course with a lot of horsemanship. We judge the horsemanship style of it, plus they do it on a timed event. And then in the finals, they also have a freestyle thing that they can do, create their own presentation after we have the competition, and they'll be judged on the competition plus their freestyle presentation to whatever their breed and discipline is to let them show off what their horse can do.
to their level and their choice, right? So, well, it's a great event, and I'm certainly happy to be here with Speaking of Horses, and I love coming out here. I love working with you. I've known you for many years, and we encourage anybody in the area, be sure and check out the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo. It's every year in March, roughly the third weekend in March every year, and if not this year, when you're watching this show, come next year. Check it out. And what's that website again?
It's equinepromotions.net.
equinepromotions.net, and it'll take you, or you can just Google Northwest Horse Fair. It'll take you right to it.
That's correct. That's it. Yes, we already have some of our people hired for next year. Chris Cox will be a headliner next year when you come for the 14th year of the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo.
That'll be great. John, thank you.
Thank you very much, Wayne. Appreciate you being here and enjoyed it.
My pleasure. And stay with us, because we're going to show you a lot more that's happening right here all weekend on Speaking of Horses. Gooseberry Natural Feed was created to provide healthy products, basic nutrition, and enhance the digestive system and process in all equines. Gooseberry has certified organic ingredients for a total health feed. To learn more about Gooseberry Natural Feed, contact them at gooseberrynaturalfeed.net. Well, here we are again. We are in beautiful Oregon, we are at the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo, and I'm really happy to be standing next to John Lyons. So, good morning, John.
Good morning, Wayne. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, and it's going to be a great day here at the Expo. The weather's getting better.
Yes, it is. It was funny when Jody and I flew in. It was raining a little bit, and then we got to the hotel, and the next morning we opened the drapes at the hotel, and there was 6 inches of snow. I thought, whoa, that's more snow we got at home.
It's a lot more snow than we've had in Wisconsin this year, too. I had to come out here to see it,
Right, for sure. It's really been nice, though. I mean, the show has the snow kind of all subsided and started melting, and people came out to the show, and the audience yesterday for a Friday was just huge. It was really, really good, and so it's great to see the horse industry kind of starting to make a good comeback.
It is. The last few expos this spring, starting in January, every one of them have been up. Okay, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania was extremely huge this year.
Oh, great.
The Rocky Mountain in Denver 2 weeks ago, I was there. Much bigger crowd. I mean, everything surrounding the horse industry seems to be coming back. You're right.
Well, I think, it's one of the industries that is so resilient that, people just love their horses, and they're not going to, it's the last thing that's going to leave home. Yeah. And so even the kids, we'll get rid of the kids before we get rid of the horses, and so, which is a good thing. So, for the most part, horse owners are very positive, and they do the very best they can to take care of their horses and enjoy them. So that's a great thing.
And it's been kind of a little bit of a hiatus the last couple of years with the industry, and now everybody's just chomping at the bit, pardon the pun, to get back going. And of course they come here, they get to see you and other clinicians and speakers, and get kind of re-educated, get the juices flowing again.
Right. Americans, no matter what the situation, are resilient. Sometimes we kind of get down on ourselves and we don't think we're so good, but for the most part, our heritage and our resiliency has always been there, and so we're gonna fight back as an economy. We're gonna fight back and with the politicians and all that stuff, and America's gonna come back around, and we're gonna do fine.
I remember a Will Rogers quote where he said during the Depression of the 30s, where he said, "This is a country made up of people helping people. It's not governments. It's not rules and regulations. It's not these situations. As long as we are a country of people helping people, we can last through anything."
Exactly, and that's our heritage, and we still do that as Americans all around the world.
Right. It's certainly a pleasure to talk to you this morning, and I know you're going to be busy again today, and so are we, but we're having a great time here in Oregon, so if you haven't been to this event, come next year, whatever, right here, and we'll have more coverage coming on Speaking of Horses. Well, we're continuing with our coverage here at the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo, and standing beside me right now is Dana Boyd Miller. I've talked to Dana before, and she's here doing the clipping clinics and the thing you call the scene, right?
Yes. Yes, it's called Oh What a Scene or Picture This. And what it is it's actually an entire scene clipped on the whole side of the horse. A lot of people have seen like hearts or stars or things clipped on their butt. But this started as the result of wanting new information for people, being that a lot of the people attend the classes year after year, and it was something that I had always threatened to do. So now they have pictures being clipped on horses.
I can remember over the last couple of years at various expos where we'd run into each other, you would be back working on a horse for show or the like, and you do some really elaborate scenery on these horses now. And for those of you that save your old x-rays, Dana needs them.
Yes, please.
Because she uses the x-ray material for the patterns. Tell us how that works.
Well, I started out using like manila envelopes or cereal boxes, but the problem is when I spray them with the, it's not detachable, it's repositionable glue, like crafting glue, I couldn't get the glue to come off the paper, and I couldn't reuse the stencils as well. A friend of mine's mother's a quilter, and she said that she used x-ray film for her patterns. So I started using the x-ray film, and it's repositionable, it's reusable. The only problem I'm having now is everybody's shooting digitally, so I'm running out of material.
That's what I heard you say. Matter of fact, we're going to show you this in a minute. We've got some footage of Dana doing this, putting these cutouts on the horse, showing you how she lines up to do the clipping to create these patterns, and you get a chance to see this in a minute. But yeah, it's like, okay, you've got to come out with your own pattern material now.
I'm trying to figure out a way to make it so that people can get them and do them themselves. A lot of people have requested them. There are a total of 5 pictures out right now. They're all signed and kind of numbered and everything, so it's become quite a fun thing to do. And they've started taking on little messages, like some of the characters or symbols will be hellos to different people around the country that are friends from over the years.
And we want to give a big shout out to Andis as well. Andis sponsored some of the Speaking of Horses stuff recently, and we're happy to have them, working with us and have them bring you to these events as well.
Well, thank you. Yes, Andis has been a wonderful company. The thing about the Andis company is that I was using their equipment before they knew about me, so I use the equipment because I like it, and it lasts. They're very interested in keeping a happy customer. We're more interested that people know how to use the equipment properly and it works for them than telling them, oh, you just have to buy this machine. And the company's also very good with their customer service and their educational issues. They want people to have the information.
Yeah, so right now, we're going to switch you over here and show you a little bit of Dana in action. So thanks, Dana.
Hey, thanks, Wayne. Thanks for having me back.
All right. Watch this. This is how she does it right here.
And then I finally started using a dry erase board because I could change it on the board. And then what I do is I'll take a piece of tissue paper, trace over the picture, take that tissue paper and put it on x-ray film. Wondering what to do with those old x-rays you may have? Paid a lot of money for them to diagnose something, and then now what do we do with them? You don't hang them on the wall. But you can use them to make stencils with. And actually a friend of mine that does quilting, she's the one who suggested using the x-rays. I went to the craft store looking for Mylar and I couldn't find it in a large enough sheet. And then I found out this weekend if I go to an art store versus a craft store, they have big sheets of Mylar. Because now what's happening is x-ray film works really well, but everybody's shooting digitally. So now there's no more film. Found a good medium that works and I'm running out of it. So what we have on the other side.
Stick it on with a spray and my horse.
Pardon?
You stick it on the horse with a spray.
Or you can on the photo. Is it me? I think I can. Where I still have hair left. This one can go here. We'll take and turn the Arab around and put it here. I'll put this one down here, probably turn him around. So that's what we're going to end up with.
Andis, professional, lightweight, versatile grooming tools for a best-in-show finish with every stroke. With Andis Power Stroke, you have a heavy-duty, high-speed, power groom for professional results every time you clip. Also, get great horse grooming tips from Dana Boyd Miller and from Andis. Check us out at andis.com, also on Facebook and Twitter. Gooseberry Natural Feed was created to provide healthy products, basic nutrition, and enhance the digestive system and process in all equines. Gooseberry has certified organic ingredients for a total health feed. To learn more about Gooseberry Natural Feed, contact them at gooseberrynaturalfeed.net. Here we are again. We're at the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo in beautiful Albany, Oregon, and I'm really pleased to be. I'm standing, he's sitting, but with Mr. Jochen Schleese, and with the saddle fitting, Schleese Saddlery, and big in the saddle fitting. I mean, this is your expertise. So welcome to Speaking of Horses, and give us a little insight into what it is that you do in the saddle fitting and how you differentiate yourself from the other people who all claim to be fitting horses and saddles.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you very much. Great to be here with you. And I would like to say, to direct answer to what you were saying, is as a ex-rider, judge, as well as coach, I had a big frustration that my students didn't really understand what I said. It doesn't matter if it's English or German. And I said, why can they not do what I'm saying? I show it to them, look around, and they had a struggle. We saw more and more women riding. So the biggest differentiation is that we listen to the horse's pain and the rider's pain. And what we see more and more out there is that the riders are now from today not just guys, majority of women. So, and if we all know there's a female pelvis who has a birth channel, we don't, thank God. So, so there is obviously different seat bones, different hip angulation, different lower back. And what we did, we took a lot of molds from riders behind, and we have very quick identified there is a huge difference. So for 4,000 years, men made saddles for men. And now we realize 95% of our clients are women. Not our clients as English saddlers or Western saddlers, it's the equine industry, especially North America. Or in Europe, it's pretty much the same. So what we do, we give the customer the option. We make specific male saddle, specific female saddle, but we don't make shims, half he, half her.
And you know that you've said it, because we've known for years that most of the equine decisions, a big percentage of them, are made by the women. You know, the women are the ones that are into this more than the men. The men are just kind of like the macho, like, yeah, I got a saddle, I got a horse, you know. But the women are the ones that really get into it. And right now in the horse industry, a huge percentage are the women, say, 40 years old plus, who are either getting back in with a family raised or getting in for the first time with a family raised. But they are the largest percentage.
Yes, by far. The other thing you got to think, I don't want to go as far back as the cave time, but think about what we as guys think. We have a goal, we hunt it, we shoot it down, we bring it home. What do women do? They gather, they nourish, they look after things. The saddle fitting really shoot it up, because when my horse didn't listen, and I don't want to put myself down here or all you guys out there, we're too macho, like you said. You're absolutely right, Wayne. You bugger, you go forward when I say go forward, and I'm going to make you. A woman thinks there's something wrong. That maternal instinct, that I got to look after it. This doesn't look right. Tongue out, tripping, horse not coming to me anymore. There are signs picking up, and not just in saddles or in. We look at how many veterinarians are now women. Mm-hmm. Right, so they say there's more to it than just injection. Right. So the science took care of it by saying, why don't we listen, just like I listen to majority of my customer women, we make women's saddles. The women are now speaking up and saying to the veterinarian, I want you to get to the bottom of this. This white hair, this rubbing, this atrophy, this behavior cannot be normal.
It's not just getting a cream or a lotion or something to fix the wound, it's why are they doing it?
Absolutely right. And that's with modern science. I hate to admit it, but why does it take modern science and medicine to prove your granddaddy and my granddaddy that they actually knew what they were saying about it?
Yeah, it does have a tendency to go full circle back to some of those old-fashioned home remedies, and they call them home remedies, but they really were the organic, real remedies that we got away from.
Yes. Wayne, it's I don't want to cry here on your television, but it brings me tears every time, and I'm showered right now in goosebumps, as you see. The horse trusts you with his life. Our granddaddies taught them to run against cannonballs. We don't need to do that anymore. Right. We maybe jump over jumps that don't see the end. they do give their whole heart and body to you. The last they want is to see, oh, you're causing pain. And as a male or as a female, the last we want to say, that interface we call saddle, does that to me and to the horse? I don't want that. So they're speaking up, and that's where we're different.
You're right. Well, we got a little clip now of Jochen doing a clinic here at the Northwest. So let's watch that and get a hold of Jochen for all of your saddle fitting needs. And what's that website?
Is Schleese.com, SCHLEESE.com. And what I'm really excited about is the educational website, is Saddle Fit for Life, the letter 4, not the letter, the number 4, saddlefitforlife.com. We're very excited to offer professional help to other professionals, trainer, veterinarians, saddle fitters. And that is really showing we can reach more horses if we all speak the same language.
That's right. The horse is the universal language.
Absolutely right.
All right, Jochen, thank you. And let's watch a bit of his clinic right now. And we can all wish him a happy birthday at the same time.
Oh, my God. Yes, thank you so much. You remembered.
Watch this.
You want to protect your areas, or you say, not tonight, honey, I have a dressage lesson. Why did I even tell you this? Oh, yeah, I remember. So, without even knowing what actually happened, you have a lot of sensitivity in your fingertips, times 1,000 down here, below my skirt. So when you ride, and before it actually gets uncomfortable, something tensens up. And the only thing what tensing up on these guys is either a stallion who's riding the mare on cranial nerve 11. By the way, your saddle has the same effect. Your riding surcingle, your lunging surcingle, and your bolting surcingle. Okay, I'm going to show you where that is because that's what you folks are here for. You want to know where are these 6 negative reflex points. Without scaring the horse, please raise your right arm and knock on your elbow. Pretty hard, pretty stiff, right? And now, find the funny bone. It's not a bone, it's a nerve ending. If you find it, and if you ever hit it, where does it tingle? All the way to the fingertips. There are 6 very nasty funny bone which your saddle, your diving surcingle, lunging surcingle, vaulting surcingle can hit. Please don't hit the horse when the tongue comes out or when he stumbles. Don't be upset if he walks around like with his butt clenched. Okay, I'll show you the butt clenching spot on the horse. If you want the horse nice jumping and going big, get off that butt big clenching spot. So, and the reason I got so frustrated, no matter how early I rise, I can never seem to have enough time in the day to help our horses. And that's why I say one more time to you, thank you so much for being here today. Because if you remember the 3 long-term damage to the horse, not only get you a prize instantly, we also have a free draw for a saddle and for a free evaluation. Always put this on my birthday, it's coming up. It's going to be a nice one because it's going to be 50 years this year. My point is, if you have a chance to be the shepherd of this animal, the alpha male to get the trust from your best friend, by helping your saddle maker, your saddle fitter, whoever you're working with says, here, this goes change, and you got la la la, and here's a little bit this and that. Guess what? They will help you. So this is why I organized this company called Saddle Fit for Life.
All right, you've seen some of our wonderful clinicians. You've seen some of the shopping and a lot of the things that are going on here. Right now, we're going to take you into the main arena on a wonderful Sunday afternoon, and we're going to show you the finals of the all-breed challenge. There were 17 different breeds of horses that competed down to these final 5, and we're going to show you some of the highlights of the finals of the all-breed challenge. And they're competing for up to $3,000 in prize money and prizes and the like. So right now, let's go inside because they're getting ready to start in the Calapula Arena right here in Albany with the All-Breed Challenge as we cap off our coverage from the Northwest Horse Fair and Expo here in Albany, Oregon. Let's go see this challenge.
This is our late tanger. Little pole bending yourselves, combo, making it look pretty tonight. Round of the band. Let's give it to them, people. Come on. Yeah. You know, you're not going to see that every day. That was nice. Very good. At least not on purpose. Showing the nice balance from their rollers. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all go to here. How are we for time? How are we for time? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Looking good, Cessna. Oh my goodness, someone's actually going for it. His whole life. Well, it shows. It really shows. So you guys are doing great. When do you think you'll be popping up to the next level here? You practicing? You want me to keep moving up? All right. Well, you look very good. Let's give her another big hand.
Humane manufacturing mats reduce bedding costs. They cushion animals' joints and muscles. Mats will not absorb moisture and animal fluids. You know, all of our recycled rubber mats and rubber floor products are made using only the best of the best, clean, green, and recycled. Antibacterial and antifungal agents are added during the manufacturing process, guaranteed not to curl or buckle as you see here. Rubber mats use the Lock Tough system. Use Humane manufacturing stall mats for all of your needs. Woodstar Products offers custom stalls for every barn and every barn style. Woodstar offers top quality design, construction, and customer service for every stall and barn need you can come up with. Custom built for you. Design your own stall with their new system online at woodstarproducts.com. Check them out. That's Woodstar Products.